Hey, I'm Transtastic, my name is Luke, and this week we're talking about sleep. I am very sorry that I didn't upload a video last week and the week before. I've just been really busy, I've been really stressed, I've got university starting next week and I just wasn't prepared. So I just really wasn't in the right mindset. Then I was going to make a video earlier. There was construction outside for like 2 days straight, and it was so loud that I couldn't even hear myself think, so I was like, well, there's no point in me doing a video now. This morning I woke up and there was no construction, touch wood. Today's Sunday, so I'm hoping that that's why. This week's topic is sleep. It's actually pretty good timing for me to talk about this topic now, because I've been really struggling to sleep for some reason. I usually get to sleep at about 11 and I'm pretty much off to sleep, but recently I've just not been able to get to sleep, and it's been 1 o'clock a.m., 2 o'clock a.m. until I actually get to sleep. So that's not been great, and I'm hoping that changes. Uni starts tomorrow and I kind of need to actually be functioning. This is a little bit of a weird topic, but there's not really much I can say. I guess just, you know, I've been struggling to sleep. I think the reason I've been struggling to sleep is just because I'm a very anxious person. So when I get into bed, I'm just like thinking and planning what I'm gonna say, or like if something's gonna happen, thinking about that, or thinking about the future. I do that a lot, and like the time before going to sleep is something that I definitely use to think about situations and like how I act in situations, if that makes sense. So I'll like go through scenarios in my head and imagine it as I'm going to sleep in order to prepare myself for it. And this was actually really something that I did a lot before top surgery, and I'm doing now, like in preparation for hysterectomy and bottom surgery and stuff like that. I would often like think about what it would be like to wake up from surgery, like what it would feel like, where would the pain be, how I'll feel. Some of it's just a comfort thing, you know, it's nice to think about the time when you'll be able to wake up from surgery and everything will be better, if that makes sense. But at the same time, it's also it's good for me to prepare how I'm gonna handle that situation as well. Not saying that like thinking about having phalloplasty is the same as actually having phalloplasty, but you know, it's better going into it like with doing research and knowing where the pain is and what hurts and what's difficult, so that you can have a bit more of an idea of what you're getting yourself into, if that makes sense. I don't know, that probably doesn't. That's a bit of a random point. But yeah, I'll do that for situations like if I've got job interviews, or if I'm, you know, seeing someone that I haven't seen in a while, or if I want to ask someone out on a date. Haven't done that in a while, but you know, like, or like thinking about like getting married, or thinking about, you know, what it's gonna be like to have children, and just like things like that. Like I think a lot, and it's not necessarily like anxious in that like I'm stressed and I can't sleep. It's a lot of it's just my mind won't turn off, and I'll be constantly thinking about different things, and because of that, I just can't sleep. So that's been annoying, and that's what's been happening recently. So the past couple weeks, I've really been struggling to sleep. I watched Chase's video on this topic, and I actually totally agree with him. I've always been a deep sleeper, but I'm definitely more of a deep sleeper, and I definitely feel more refreshed when I sleep. Back when I was younger and when I was pre-T, I definitely didn't feel as satisfied when I woke up, whereas now I can sleep and I'll wake up and I feel like I'm more energized, if that makes sense. But I don't know how much of that's transition, how much of that is my age. Like, I'm 21, nearly 22 now, and I'm comparing myself to when I was 16 and 17, so like, a lot changes between those times, and you know, my life is very different. So I don't know how much of it's that, but I definitely did notice that it was a change from being on hormones. I definitely feel more relaxed, and I definitely feel like I'm more energized when I wake up. Generally, I sleep a lot better now and since I've been on hormones than when I wasn't, but again, that could be my age, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about this video. It's gonna be really short, just because there's really not much to talk about this topic. So sorry this video is kind of shit. Hopefully the next video will be a bit better, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.